real educators who are living this work. When I think about the greatness that is happening every day in schools all over the world, I feel compelled to do a small part in helping others understand the many facets of the work we do. We hope our listeners will be able to gain an inside look as we pull back the curtain. Welcome back to the Minett podcast. Today we are joined by our cafe supervisor, Mr. Angel Trevino. Mr. Angel, welcome.
Oh, thank you. How's it going? I'm glad to be here.
It's great. It's so good to have you. We're ending the first year of our podcast.
Yes.
We've got a couple episodes left, and we knew that we had to get you in the hot seat.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So just jump right in. We always like to do a little bio. So
Okay.
Tell us about yourself, your role at Minett, and just how your journey has gotten you to this point.
All right. So my role at the school is being able to provide lunch and breakfast for the students, and being able to provide an area where they can come and be able to be themselves and enjoy themselves. And this will be my fourth year as a cafe supervisor, and I've been doing this. Oh my God. This is my fourth year as a cafe supervisor, and just being able to feed the kids and being able to give them a place to enjoy themselves, because I know they're stuck in the classroom for most of the time. So, everybody's favorite part about school is probably lunch.
Yeah.
Because they're able to blow off a little bit of steam. They're able to talk to their friends and stuff like that. So, yeah, so it's been pretty good. It's pretty nice so far.
And so our listeners don't know this, but you have a special connection, and there was a special reason why you wanted to come to Minett.
I did. I mean, there is some special reasons. So one of the reasons is because I live actually a little bit closer than I did at my last school. And also I have two kids that come to the school. So one of them is in kinder, the other one's in second. So next year, one of them will be going to third, and then they'll be going to first. So yeah, so that's been very, very special for me, being able to be here with my kids, especially in the world we live in now. Being able to be close to your kids is probably one of the best things about working at Minett, being able to be with my kids.
Well, obviously, in my entire career in Frisco ISD, from teacher to assistant principal to principal at a previous school, I've worked with quite a number of cafe supervisors, and you really stand out with the way you build relationships with our students.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about that.
So I try to build relationship with all the kids, because I mean, being able to understand the kids and the backgrounds that they come from, and to be able to have conversations with them is probably one of the funnest things that I do, that I love about my job. Being able to walk around the cafeteria, being able to have, conversations, not just about the food, but, how was your weekend? What are y'all doing for the summer? And I think I've built a big relationship with the fourth and fifth graders.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fourth and fifth graders, because they understand me a little bit more. So I think the fourth and fifth graders are amazing. Sometimes I'll literally sit down in the chair right next to the fifth graders and just sit there and have a whole conversation about, what are they doing the weekend? Do they play sports? Do they, what are they going to be doing for the summer? So, building a relationship with the students is one of the things that I love the most about being a cafe supervisor, being able to, be a part of their life when they come into the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do a great job.
Yeah, I love Minett, and I love the kids. I think they're really amazing kids.
Awesome. Well, I know that you are quite loved in the building. Yeah. So speaking of love, what do you love most about your job?
I think being able to be here with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's simple as that. Being able to be here with my kids, waking up knowing that I get to drop off my kids and pick up my kids, and it's a brand new school.
Mm-hmm.
So and you.
Well,
and you.
We had a visitor on campus yesterday, and I said, "Here's our cafeteria," and he said, "This isn't a cafeteria.
I know.
This is like a 5-star restaurant."
I know, and a new kitchen like that is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much you can do in that kitchen. It's awesome. I really like it.
And you're the perfect person, because you keep it super
clean
and tidy, and it looks like it did on the first day.
Yes, for sure. And I got two wonderful ladies that work with me that do an amazing, phenomenal job. I don't have to tell them what to do. Yeah. They come in, they clock in, they know what to do, and they know what needs to be done, and that makes my job a lot easier.
Awesome. Well, as a parent of one really picky eater, my daughter will try more than my son will. How do you encourage our students to try new foods and expand their palate?
So I think it's a little bit more challenging for kinder first, and it's a little bit more challenging for them at such a young age because they're really like, you know, ew, like I don't want to try that. But I've come to learn that 4th and 5th graders, if you give them an opportunity and you tell them like, hey, try it. If you don't like it, come back and tell me, hey, I didn't like it. You know what I mean? But, you know, and they try it. You know, one thing I've always told my kids is try everything. Food-wise, I mean, I love food. I mean, I'll eat anything, right? So I've always instilled on my kids, like, try it. And if you don't like it, well, then you don't like it, but you have to try it. And that's what I try to tell the students. I'm like sometimes they're like, I don't know if I want that. But, you know, if they try it and they're able to enjoy it, and then they'll come back to me and they'll be like, hey, you're right. That peach cup, that frozen peach cup was actually really delicious. Yeah. And I don't even like peaches, but that frozen one was really good. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, just try it. So I try to, you know, tell them like, hey, at least try it. You have to try it at least once. So like I said, 4th and 5th graders are really good at it. Kinder and first, not so much.
Well, I can I can give a testament to the fact that it works because my daughter now eats fettuccine Alfredo.
Oh yeah, no, oh my God.
That's because of you and the cafeteria, and so now she'll try it at restaurants.
Yes,
and it's never as good as the Minett.
Well, that's a good compliment.
I know. I'm like,
I'm
are you sure? And she's like, no, I don't like it.
I'm definitely gonna take that as a compliment because I mean it is good, right? But I mean, I don't know if it's restaurant. You know,
she does.
She
and
likes
that's your customer. So.
Yes, of course. That's who we try to, impress. We try to impress our students. You know, we try to get them to try different things, and you know, our menu is it's built for the kids. You know, when some teachers ask, oh well, you know, that doesn't. I mean, it's meant for the kids, not for the adults. It's meant, you know, less salt, you know, less sugar, less everything, but it helps them, you know, grow, you know, and be have a better diet and stuff like that. So so definitely our menu is a good fit for students to be able to grow and to be able to understand that vegetables and the fruit is a very important part of your, you know, your diet and growing up. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So if any of our listeners are maybe thinking about, you know, I may throw my name in and I may want to come work for Frisco ISD, whether it be in child nutrition, transportation, teaching and learning, classroom, coaching, what would be your advice to them?
Schedule. I mean, who can beat the schedule? I mean, we got 7 days of work left? I mean, I do. I got 7 days of work left. I'm off for 2 months. You get paid for those 2 months to be at home and enjoy your life. And I think that's one of the things that moving up here and looking for something that fits our schedule, because my wife's schedule's, I mean, it's hectic. So one of the things we really try to do is find a schedule that fits me and the kids, because you know, we do baseball, softball, and stuff like that. So definitely, if I were to try to promote coming to work for Frisco ISD, it'll probably be the schedule for sure.
That time off. What you said, I tell people all the time, they say, oh, you know, how is it you're a working mom and how do you do it? And I say, the fact that I get to go to my job every day and be in the same building as my child.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
There's nothing that beats that.
There's nothing. No, and that's the thing. Like everybody, like all my friends, they get jealous because they're like, man, you're off for the whole summer and you're still getting paid. They don't believe that I still get paid over the summer. They're like, no, you don't. I'm like, yes, I do. I get paid over the summer. You know, my kids, they go to the school. I see them every day and stuff like that. And, you know, one of the perks of working for Frisco ISD, and it's one of the perks of working here, is I get to see everything my kids do. I get to watch their plays. They had their restaurant reading thing today.
Restaurant.
And guess what?
You were the guest.
I was the first one in line, you know? So it's one of definitely the perks of working here is being able to attend all my kids' activities without having my wife to be like, well, who's going to be there? Or what do we have to do? Do we have to change our whole schedule around? It's like, no, I'm there, you know? So that's definitely what I love about working at Minett.
Awesome.
Frisco ISD.
Okay, so on every episode, we have to end with a little game.
Okay.
Okay. We're playing word association. So
Okay.
when I say a food, you're going to say the next word that's associated, and we're going to go back and forth till we have a winner.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Pizza.
Pepperoni.
Sauce.
Alfredo.
Pasta.
Spaghetti.
Round.
Square. Oh my God.
Okay, we're not very good at the food.
No, we're not.
Let's try sports. Okay, here we go. Round 2.
Okay, go.
Okay, football.
Quarterback.
Receiver.
Cornerback.
Cleats.
Socks.
Helmet.
Mouthpiece.
Face guard.
I don't know.
That was so fun.
I like that. That's
We have
cool.
never played that game before, so that's definitely my new favorite.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
That was good. And it's the end of the day,
Yeah.
in all fairness, so our brains might not
Or
be firing.
Yes,
Yep,
fire
yep.
on all cylinders. Yes, maybe if you caught me at like 9 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
maybe
we'd
I
be
would have been
better.
able to.
That's what we're going to say.
Yeah,
we
that's-
would both be better at that.
Yeah, we'll just say
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mr. Angel, for
No problem.
sharing and being with us today, and thank you for all you do for our students.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
If you are hearing this message, you've listened to the entire episode, and for that, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you enjoyed this new episode, and if you did, please leave us a like on YouTube and be sure to hit subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter,